Life short, smoke a port on a port, in New York, calculating like a dork. Kill Bill, track supreme shorts. Life short.
What is up, Half Gang? YoungHalfington here, back with a video, and as you can tell by the title, today we are doing a how to sound like Juice WRLD, specifically his song Hide from the soundtrack of Into the Spider-Verse. Amazing movie, by the way. If you haven't seen it, you are missing out. But as you can see here, we got the instrumental loaded in and we got the vocals here. I'm about to go ahead and press play to show you the full effects that I've got together. Then we're gonna go into the breakdown and how I did everything. And before we get into this, make sure to show your support by leaving a like rating down below. Go ahead and smash that button, and also make sure to subscribe with notifications turned on so you know whenever I'm uploading content to this channel, as well as go ahead and follow me on my social media, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all at YoungHalfington. So now that we got that intro taken care of, let's go ahead and press play and show you guys what I got cooked up.
Really think I found my home. Shorty made me feel at home. She made me leave the thrills at home, and I'm fine with it. She really made me lose control. I'ma let my love unfold. We're just two lost souls, but we're fine with it.
You guys have no idea how many takes I had to do to finally settle on a recording that I actually liked, which is part of making music. If you make your own music, there'll be times where you have to record over and over again until you find a take that you like. But anyways, that's besides the point. Let's go ahead and open up our mixer here, and we're gonna go ahead and mute this instrumental as well. Open up the mixer, mute all of our effects that we have put in here, and yeah, so first thing we have here is our auto-tune plugin, which you're going to want to open. Now, my input type is alto/tenor because that's my vocal type. If you're a soprano or a low male, you're going to want to make sure to choose one or the other. But I find that most people tend to be alto/tenor that do kind of melodic rap, you know. So that, and I have my tracking set to 50. The key to this beat was F minor. That's very important, or else your auto-tune is going to sound very, very off. And for those of you guys that do not know how to find the key to your beat, you could use this website called audiokeychain.com. All you do is drag and drop your instrumental into their website, press upload, and it'll tell you the beats per minute as well as the key, so you could do your auto-tune correctly. So after that, I also went ahead and set format on and turned that humanize knob up to 10 to make it sound more natural, and I turned on the targeting ignores vibrato switch. And I found that for me, around that 15 read-to speed worked for a good sense of auto-tune. Juice WRLD could sing pretty decently, so I doubt he used that much. He was probably, if I were to predict how much Juice WRLD actually used in this track, I would probably say around 25, maybe, yeah, 20, around that 25 range. But for me, I found that 15 worked best, since I can't sing as good as Juice WRLD can. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the autotune. So we're going to go ahead and turn that on to see what the autotune sounds like without the effects.
Really think I found my home. Shorty made me feel at home. She made me leave the thrills at home, and I'm fine with it.
All right, so that sounds good. That's kind of the sound that you're going to want to go for a little bit. So up next, we got our Parametric EQ here. I went ahead and right-clicked this first knob, went to type, put it to a high pass, and then I went to order and then did a steep 4 there. And then I dragged it all the way to about a 100, that's a 178 hertz mark. Went ahead over here, boosted the shit out of the treble because he has a lot of treble in this song. So I boosted it to around that +6 decibel mark at about 17,000 right there, and gave it some more air with the 6th knob at 74.48. And then I went ahead and did frequency sweeps to cut out the bad frequencies. I have my 2 set to 214 hertz, 3 set to 468 hertz, 4 at 686, and 5 at 1353. And you're gonna kind of get this sound.
Really think I found my home. Shorty made me feel at home. She made me leave the thrills at home, and I'm fine with it.
And that's kind of the sound you want. You're gonna kind of want a bass cut sound with high treble. That's what I noticed when I was listening to this track specifically by Juice Wrld. So that sounds great. And we're gonna open up our Fruity Compressor next. And once again, melodic rap. So set that ratio to 8 to 1. I found because he goes up in, I don't want to call them octaves, up like in volume. So like when he says like found my home, he says found really loud, and it comes back down. You're going to want to kind of use this compressor to not make that not sound really obnoxious. So I set that threshold to negative 34.4 decibels, and that cut down the volume drastically. So I added about 12 decibels of gain to make up for it. You're going to want your typeset the vintage, and I just lowered that attack to about 10.3. And that gives
Really think I found my home. Shorty made me feel at home. She made me leave the thrills at home, and I'm fine with it.
And that sounds good. As you could hear, it was very, very controlled, which is what you want. And then up next, we got that sound goodizer here to excite the vocals. I've noticed that most Juice Wrld songs kind of work best on the B preset. So if you're just going for Juice Wrld overall, I would probably recommend using the letter B here. But for this song, I found that A worked better.
Really think I found my home. Shorty made me feel at home. She made me leave the thrills at home, and I'm fine with it.
And that's exactly what you want. Take a moment, copy my knob right there, and then you're good to go on that. Up next, we got the chorus. And for those of you guys that have watched any of my other FL Studio tutorials that have chorus in them, you know what it is. But for the people that haven't, it basically doubles your vocals, makes it kind of sound like there's two of you there. So I put that sub bus to a little bit less than half a circle, and I found that the best preset to use was definitely the light HF, and this is pretty much what it sounded like.
Really think I found my home. Shorty made me feel at home. She made me leave the thrills at home, and I'm fine with it.
All right, and that's pretty much what you want there for the chorus. So take a moment, get that preset, scroll through until you see about light HF there, and then you're good to go. And then last but not least, we got the reverb. I used the venue preset. You just scroll down, presets, and you click the venue. And then I made a couple of modifications to it. I raised the delay to about right here, a little less than a quarter of a circle, and I messed with the wet and dry knobs to make it sound to my liking. And that's pretty much it for the whole Juice Wrld tutorial. We're going to go ahead and press play to see how it sounds total without the instrumental.
Really think I found my home. Shorty made me feel at home. She made me leave the thrills at home, and I'm fine with it. She really made me lose control. I'ma let my love unfold. We're just two lost souls, but we're fine with it.
And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. But I will say a lot of Juice Wrld songs, it's not really about the mixing. It's really about how he sings, his pronunciation. He really doesn't typically have that many vocal effects. He does like to use reverb quite a bit, I will say that, especially in songs like Legends. But yeah, not really that much auto-tune and not really much of anything. I guess occasional chorus, but it's really more about how he pronunciates things. So let's go ahead and listen to it with the instrumental one more time.
Really think I found my home. Shorty made me feel at home. She made me leave the thrills at home, and I'm fine with it. She really made me lose control. I'ma let my love unfold. We're just two lost souls, but we're fine with it.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for Juice Wrld, guys. If you guys think I did a good job, go ahead and leave a like down below. Smash the shit out of that button and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below on who you want to see next. The Kill Station guys, I saw you, don't worry, but I want to study him a little bit more before I tackle him, because it seems like there's a lot to him. So I'm paying attention to you guys. I saw your requests. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for today's video. It's been your boy YoungHalfington. I'll see you guys in the next upload. Peace out.